This problem probably lends itself well to a counter. So like if I made a counter here and then I looped through and I said, give me every X value from nums, and then I'll ask two questions. I'll ask if X is a 1, I'll bump up my counter, okay? Or if X is a 4, I could have done that as an OR statement too. It really doesn't matter. I'll bump up my counter, okay? And then when I'm done, I want to know if that counter equaled the length of the array, because if it did, then that would mean that every number was a 1 or a 4, okay? And like I said, I could have done this pretty easily as like an OR statement as well, and it would look like that. If I tried to do this in a Boolean sense, it's a little tricky. So their claim is that every number is a 1 or a 4. That means if I can find one number that's not a 1 or a 4, I can immediately return false, okay? But this is a little tricky. Like right now, my code is saying that the number is a 1 or a 4. So to say that it's not a 1 or a 4, probably the easiest way is to just put a set of parentheses around that and put a not operator on it. So like it's not a 1 or a 4. And then if we get to this point and we haven't returned false, we could say true. Now, where you can get in a little trouble is, let's say you tried to write this out differently, like using an AND operator. You could do it, but you'd have to apply De Morgan's, which, if we've forgotten, the way De Morgan's would work here is I would have to change this to an and then I would have to change each of these to their opposites. So if I wanted to write this out a little bit differently, that's what it could look like. That's the equivalent expression to what I had a minute ago, saying X is not a 1 and it's not a 4. Then I could return false right away, okay?